Today on Rappler, a Filipina and 2 Australians on Indonesian death row ask for another review of their case.
Kahit kailan, kahit papano, hindi po ako sasama sa hindi daang matuwid.
Interior Secretary Mar Roxas says he will not be Vice President Jejomar BINAY'S running mate in 2016. And Britain's Prince William and Duchess Kate prepare for their second child. Hello, I'm Natasha Gutierrez. This is Rappler's Wrap for Today, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. Lawyers for Mary Jane Veloso, the Filipina on Indonesia's death row for alleged drug smuggling, want a second review of the case even after Indonesia said all legal remedies have been exhausted. Siska, one of the Indonesian lawyers representing Veloso, says they will prove Veloso's rights were violated when she was questioned without proper legal representation. Also on the death row, sentenced Australian drug traffickers Andrew Chan and Muran Sukumaran file a judicial review request with the Constitutional Court after a separate court dismissed an earlier challenge. The 2 ringleaders of the so-called BALI 9 drug trafficking gang were sentenced to death in 2006 for trying to smuggle heroin out of Indonesia. Vice President Jejomar BINAY may be serious about tapping Interior Secretary Mar Roxas as his running mate for the 2016 presidential elections. But for the Liberal Party stalwart, it's not even an option. Roxas says he will never ally himself with those who are not on the straight path.
Kahit kailan, kahit papano, hindi po ako sasama sa hindi daang matuwid. Doon po ako sa daang matuwid, sa malinis, walang mancha, walang bahid ng kahit anong korupsyon sa kanilang pagsiservisyo. Yan lang po masasabi.
Roxas is referring to the biggest corruption scandal to hit BINAY. The vice president is accused of pocketing millions of pesos during his stint as mayor of Makati. On his plans for 2016, Roxas insists his priority is the task at hand, overseeing a national police force dealing with its biggest crisis to date.
Para sa akin, sige, trabaho tayo. Kaya ako naman ay interesado na magpatuloy yan. At kung ano man ang pagpasya ni Pinoy, handa naman ako na tumulong sa kahit anong paraan para magpatuloy.
France's TV5 Monde television channel resumes full operations 18 hours after an unprecedented hack by self-proclaimed Islamic State or ISIS militants. For most of April 9, the TV station was forced to broadcast pre-recorded programs after the channels blacked out for several hours. Authorities say the hack was likely a terrorist act. The hackers seized the station's information technology system and social networks, posting threats against French troops fighting ISIS. One message reads, quote, "Soldiers of France, stay away from the Islamic State. You have the chance to save your families. Take advantage of it." France is part of a U.S.-led military coalition carrying out airstrikes against ISIS. Philippine authorities arrest a Bulgarian national accused of committing cybercrimes, including stealing from the world's richest man, Bill Gates. Authorities nabbed Konstantin Semyonov Kavrakov as he was attempting to withdraw money using different counterfeit bank accounts at an ATM machine in Quezon City. He was caught with several credit cards, more than 76,000 pesos in cash, and 9 ATM receipts. Kavrakov has been tagged the king of hackers for his skill in stealing thousands through cloned cards. In 2011, he was arrested in Paraguay for banking fraud, high-tech crime, forgery, and commercial fraud. Prince William and his wife Kate thank well-wishers ahead of the birth of their second child, expected this month. Kate will return to St. Mary's Hospital in Paddington in central London, where Prince George was born in 2013. The hospital charges more than £5,000 or $7,400 for the first 24 hours of a delivery, with £1,000 for each additional night. William will take 2 weeks of paternity leave from the training for his new job as an air ambulance helicopter pilot. Sources say the couple still do not know the baby's gender. For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. And for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Rappler has a patented user engagement model that puts a mood meter on every story. Looking at the Mood Navigator, the story with the biggest circle is HIV in 6 Philippine cities may reach uncontrollable rates, says the Department of Health. This has 66% of readers feeling afraid. Today, most people are afraid. That's the wrap for today, Friday, April 10, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, SciTech for You and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Natasha Gutierrez. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.